It's March 29th. Welcome to YesToHellWith.com. Today is my daughter's birthday. Her name is Emma. I've called her Little Package since she was a baby. Now she is a young lady. Sadly, I have not had a real conversation with her in perhaps 8 to 10 years. Why? I may respectfully suggest that she, like all of us, has a story. Because stories are powerful and everyone lives inside a story, and those are stories that we create about ourselves, about others, about what happened, who was right, who was wrong, who was good, and who was bad. And after years, the story becomes more real than truth. My daughter knows what she's been told, the stories of others that have been shared with her. But does she know me? The government creates stories. Society creates stories. Families create stories. We are told who the fool is, who the liar is, who the criminal is, who the bad father is. And when enough people repeat the story, most accept it without ever asking the most important question. Is it true, or what is truth? We do this to each other and to ourselves every day. Some label a man as a tomcat or a woman as selfish. We create labels and then we mistake those very labels for reality. But reality is not the story. Reality is what exists behind and beneath and around the story, before the judgment, before the prejudice, before the fear. The government depends upon stories. It wants us to believe that authority is obligation, that accusation is guilt, that definitions are whatever they say they are, that if enough people repeat something, then it becomes true. Yes, the government uses definitions that are not clear. Rather, they are nuanced, obscure, deceptive, and weaponized. The truth is not within such deceit. Truth does not come from repetition. Truth does not come from majority opinion. Truth does not come from labels. Truth exists independent of the story. The government story is not true. Emma's story about herself is not true. About me, it's not true. So today, on my daughter's birthday, I ask you to consider this. Who in your life have you reduced to a story? Who have you never truly seen because you've only seen the label? And what story have others created about you? And most of all, what story have you created about yourself? Perhaps the greatest freedom in life is to set the story aside, to become, for one moment, a blank slate, a tabula rasa, and to create the opportunity to meet another human being in the present without the burden of what others have said. So today I send love to my daughter, and I invite you to send her love as well. Perhaps somewhere she will feel it. Perhaps she will acquire the insight and wisdom to discard stories and to embrace what is, and that is truth. May we all do this. And as always, may truth reign supreme.